Hi, friends, and welcome to the Praxis AI Walk-through. I thought I would just take a few moments to show you some of the cool faculty capabilities, both in the student experience in Canvas and also on the administrative side. So let's dive right in. To set the stage for today's walkthrough, I thought I would share the Praxis AI hierarchy of needs. This is kind of like Maslow's, but more AI. So at the bottom and the foundational layer is AI governance and security. This is where we're going to explore the IP vault, trusted sources, guardrails, all those things that our middleware does to protect the students, your IP, your expertise, etc. Next is usability. That's the layer where the students interact, both with Canvas, the conversational voice feature you're going to see at the end. That's a big surprise. Spoilers. And scalable personalization, creating that connection with the student. And then finally, at the top, all of the usability and governance make the AI magic possible. Things like the agentic professor, assistants, actionable intelligence, getting insights into what the students are struggling with, and the large human model. That's the merging of large language models and human personality and behavior. So let's take a look now at the middleware in action. Here we have a typical Canvas course. This is marketing research course. And in the bottom right corner, you'll see Professor Quirk, who's my digital twin for this course. When I click on Professor Quirk, it opens up the dialogue, about 75% of the page. You can see right here, I asked, tell me a little about yourself. And Professor Quirk is a tutor specializing in marketing research. She can help with statistics, data interpretation, etc. She's very kind and helpful. So in addition, down here, you'll notice this Canvas icon right next to assistants. I'll talk about assistants in just a moment. The Canvas icon means that my token is live, and that means I can get access to all of the material in Canvas. So here I asked Professor Quirk to show me my syllabus for the course, and sure enough, she has access to the syllabus and all of the assignments, the discussion prompts, the announcements, all of that kind of thing. So again, we always like to say AI is the new UI, which means students can just interact with their digital twin to get access to all the pages in Canvas without having to navigate Canvas. They can also get citations here to click on a link to launch that particular page. In addition, there's a number of assistants which are made available to you and to students. So as a faculty, I have access to administrative assistants. So here's a teacher's AI assistant. So let me just click here. It's a specialized tool to help educators create customized AI prompts for repetitive teaching tasks such as lesson planning and quiz creation. It can do auto grading, that kind of thing. In addition, there's a student one called Personalize My Experience, which asks 10 questions, which personalizes the experience for each student. You can create your own assistants inside of your digital twin as an administrator or a faculty by simply clicking the Add button. So in addition to assistants, you can always upload files, and this is where you're putting additional documentation beyond the course material into the IP vault. Rest assured, it's protected from all the large language models. So right now we're using Anthropic Claude, but other models are available. I'll show you how to change those in a minute. But make sure that whenever you upload your files, you move them over to instance files, and then those files become available to all of your students automatically. In addition, if you click the confidential tab here, then that makes the content of that file available to your students for searching, but it does not cite the specific document nor give access to that document. So that's kind of a helpful tip. So when I'm in the interface, whether I'm a student or a faculty, and I want to get access to the nav bar has additional capabilities. It's up here in the top left corner, so I click on that. This allows me to navigate through all my different conversation. In addition, any dialogues that you favorite will appear here. And here's a cool feature. You can change the conversation model right here on the left nav bar. Right now, like I said, we're using Anthropic Sonnet, Claude Sonnet 3.5 version 1. It's the best model we've found. In addition to changing the model, there's other personalizations that you can do in the administrative interface. Let's jump there now. So again, as an administrator or a faculty, you'll see this edit button. You click on that and boom, it brings you right to the instance configuration page. And we think of each digital twin as an instance in our middleware. So the GPT and personalization tab, there's 6 tabs here across the top. This is the most fun one. This is where you set the name, the picture, the background, and you put in all of the instructions. So going back up, the general tab has a couple of interesting toggles here. One is cite sources. So if you don't want the digital twin to cite specific sources, if you don't want them to, provide access to resources outside of the course material, outside of your IP vault, then you turn this off. You can see it's off right now. Enabling moderation is another one where if anything, untoward happens, if anybody sneaks up against those guardrails, then it will send an email to the person who is in the contact email. So again, this is administrators or faculty. In addition, you can come in here and configure the trusted sources. So there are about 25 or so. The last thing I want to show is history. This is super powerful, and this is where you get access into all the insights, the questions that your students are asking, and the responses to those questions. So you click on history, it'll automatically pull up your instance only, and through an entitlement system, we only allow faculty to see the questions and responses from their students. No one else gets to see that. But if you have hundreds or even thousands of questions coming in every week or month through the middleware, this can become overwhelming. So we've added a summarize button, and the summarize button allows you to get insights into the data. What it does is a real-time analysis of all of the usage data through the AI itself. And it generates kind of a standardized report. And you can come in and click the summarize button anytime you want. It will update in real time. And it's telling me all the different topics that were covered as far as this detailed information, who the biggest primary users were, any recurring themes, any profanity or offensive content, again, sneaking up against those guardrails, some critical observations. So a lot of very, very important insights into how the students are interacting with your digital twin. The last thing is metrics. So if you want to see usage patterns over, let's say, the past 3 months, maybe we want to do the granularity is weekly. I want to see weekly over the past 12 weeks. Show me all the queries that have happened and give it to me in a bar chart. So very, very helpful to see the level of engagement that you're seeing with your digital twin on behalf of your students. Okay, one last little treat I want to show you. This is a brand new feature we're just rolling out now, pretty exciting. And it's called Convo mode. So here you'll see in some instances, Convo is activated up near the icon of your digital twin. When you click on Convo mode, it brings up another window, which is the conversational voice interface for your digital twin. Now, You can talk to the twin and have it play back using this microphone down here, and that's been working for over a year. But now with the help of WebRTC, real-time communications, we have a truly conversational interface. So let's see how Professor Quirk is doing today. Hi, Professor Quirk. How are you today?
Hello, David. I'm feeling quite chipper today. Thank you for asking. How about you? Ready to dive into the wonderful world of market research?
Yeah, no, that sounds exciting. Can you describe the top three things I need to learn about market research?
Absolutely, David. Here are the top 3 things you need to learn about market research. 1. Research methodologies. Understanding different methods, such as qualitative and quantitative research, is
Oh, that
crucial.
looks interesting. Can you tell me a little more about data interpretation?
Absolutely, David. Data interpretation is the process of making sense of the data you've collected. It involves 1. Identifying patterns, looking for trends, correlations, or anomalies in the data.
Can you give me a high-level overview of the course?
Of course, David, the marketing research course is designed to introduce you to the fundamental principles and practices of market research. Here's a high-level overview. 1. Introduction to market research. Understanding the role and importance of market research in
Thank
business.
you, Professor Quirk. That was really helpful. Have a great day.
You're very welcome, David. Have a fantastic day and feel free to reach out if you have any more questions.
Well, there you go. Wow, that was fun. And now I feel a lot closer to Professor Quirk, and it's a lot easier to talk to. Look for convo mode in your instance soon. So hopefully this has been a really helpful romp through the Praxis AI Digital Twin middleware. If you have any questions, please reach out, David at praxis-ai.com. Would love to hear from you, and enjoy.